Okay guys, we are here in my kitchen doing probably one of my least favorite things in the whole wide world, but twice a year we go ahead and we clean out our freezer, a deep clean. And this is so important, especially if your finances are tight right now, because if you know what you have, you may be able to save money at the grocery store by not even having to go. So it's on our home checklist. If you've got that, if we're sold out of the home checklist for this year, but we do have the daily checklist. If you want to learn more about those, we'll pop a link in there. Y'all, hop on. Who's with me? Who else needs to clean out their freezer today? Here we go. This is not really, honestly, what I need to do is just sort through what I have. And so what I did, y'all come on over to my freezer. I went ahead and I've cleaned out everything out of the freezer ahead of time. So, and you can see I stuck stuff in chairs to make it easier. So here's my clean freezer, mostly clean. I just stuck some roast beef in. We're gonna put everything back in, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about just how I'm gonna do it and how you can use your food to make sure that we don't waste any money, because I hate wasting money. It makes me sad, but you probably have food at home and you can use it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put back, I have a ton of chicken, like so much chicken. And I honestly, probably like you guys, I've been a little worried about, is it gonna always be easy to get food? I think COVID kind of made us a little bit different. So I've been like stockpiling on chicken because we always use chicken. So I'm gonna put all of my chicken in one thing together rather than having it all over the place. And I just noticed, I'm gonna clean this really fast while we're here. Can y'all see this? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean out. I'm gonna put all my chicken back together while I wipe that down really fast. Okay, so all the chicken for me is gonna go in the bottom drawer because that's a nice big drawer, and thankfully I have that. Now this one, let's see if I can get all of it in there. Okay, so my chicken is now in one place. The big thing that I noticed that was super exciting for me is that I have a lot of meals that are prepped already. So I have seasoned hamburgers, but what I've done is usually I've hurried on a busy night and thrown these in super fast. So I'm gonna at least tidy up the bags a little bit so they're a little bit neater. Y'all tell me, how bad is your freezer? How many meals could you make out of what you have in your freezer right now? Could you make quite a few? That's my goal, is to see what I can make with what I have currently. So what I'm gonna do is all the meals that are already prepped, flank steak and marinade, I'm gonna stick together here in this drawer for now, possibly. I'm thinking this through, you guys. I'm not sure I'm loving this. You're stocked also. Teresa, are you stocked? How much chicken do you guys stock up on? How much beef? Like, how much do you keep of things ahead of time? What's kind of your goal on keeping things together? I'm trying to see if I have any other pre-done meals. This is a grilled pork tenderloin. I'm gonna stick this up here. So these are my meals that I know I can go to really quickly if they fit. Okay, so there's 3 dinners I've got made right there. Then I have more frozen chicken breast. I'm gonna put that down here in the bottom together. Then I have, these are this is more meals that are already prepped. So these are meals that I don't ever throw away food. Do y'all hate food waste? I hate food waste. So we made this really yummy Asian, it was the Asian summer salad. And so I went ahead and I just froze that. My son actually ate it. This is some pulled pork. I think I had a couple other ones of these, but I'm gonna stick those in here in order. Oh, here we go. Wow, this is so bad. Leftover cooked pesto. I even wrote myself a note. Make a tortilla. This is like my note to myself. Do not waste your food. I hate wasting good food. Then we have some more freezer meals. Now these are our freezer veggies. These are spinach Parmesan bites and simple skillet green beans. They're from our sides menus. They're already prepped, so I want to put them in with the pre-prepped stuff, I think. And then I'm going to take y'all, I'm going to scoot you guys closer. I really just want to kind of sort through what I have here and make it make more sense. So can y'all see that a little bit better? So I have a bunch of veggies. I'm going to stick all of my veggies. Y'all should have seen me today, moving my chairs around to help me out. These are all veggies that I have. What was super exciting for me that I'm betting is something you'll find too is I've got some boys coming this weekend, and last night I was at the grocery store and I was like, oh, I need to pick up some broccoli in case I make broccoli cheese casserole. Well, no, I don't, because I have plenty of broccoli. So you can't probably see how I'm doing this. I'm trying to package these bring you over here in a second as soon as I get them done. So that they're kind of like if you go to the grocery store. Hang on, come on over so I can see you guys. So I've got these packaged, and I'm probably gonna need 2 drawers for all of our veggies. So I'm gonna try to put all the veggies and anything that is could be anything that's a side, I'll put in these 2 drawers. I think that's everything. Can y'all see anything else there? Okay, so now, oh, potatoes. So, hang on, sorry, I'm sure that made y'all real dizzy. Does that make you super dizzy? Where did you get your shorts? I got them from Stitch Fix years ago. I've stopped doing Stitch Fix, but I may do them again because I miss they have the best shorts. Okay, so now I've got all of my, actually that's grilled diced chicken breast. So I'm actually gonna put that over with my prepared food because that's stuff I can use right away. Then I have a loaf of bread. So I'm gonna sit this on this shelf. I have a ton of fish. I'm gonna see if I have any other fish or if that's all the fish. I think that's all the fish, so I'm gonna put this down here. Really all I'm trying to do is sort it by type of food. I actually watched a couple YouTube videos this morning from amazing people who have the most beautiful freezers, but they didn't have much stuff in their freezer. This is more prepared chicken. So this is, do y'all use this? This is prepared chicken, which is so, I have to tell you, if you eat a lot of salads, I know it is way cheaper to grill your own chicken, but I buy this. I'm actually going to organize these too. Let's do this right. I'm going to clip this off. Okay, so that this is nice and tidy. Buying that kind of chicken that's pre-done on a busy day, it just makes life so much easier. I didn't realize I already have this one, so I'm just going to clean this one up a little bit because somebody, probably me, has thrown it in a hurry. And I think the biggest reason, for anybody else who's disorganized, I feel like, and I'm going to say this, if you're a person who struggles with organization, you are my soul sister, first of all. The reason I think we struggle with organization so often is that we are always in a hurry. And we have people who we care for and we have to take care of, and we have businesses and we have things to do, and so we don't slow down. And I am the world's worst about it. So if you are like me and that is a struggle, you are not alone. I'm gonna actually take these guys out of here. And hang in there. You are not a terrible person. You are not like, it's not awful. You just need to slow down a bit. I need to slow down too. Reagan knows how to cook these suckers. I would put them in another plastic bag, but honestly, they're fine. She's gonna find these, so I'm not even worried about that, but I do need to figure out where to put them for her. Reagan has started eating these for lunches because we got, anyways, it's a long story. Finding lunchtime food for a teenager is tough, but I'm gonna put these right here so they're easy for her to find. We don't do tons of chicken nuggets, but this summer we're sick of turkey sandwiches, you know, every single day. Okay, then I've got some ground chicken and some bacon. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these, I'm actually gonna set this down here at the bottom with the other meat. Hang on, I'm gonna close this for a second. Okay, I gotta rethink through what I'm doing here. Most of the frozen products are full of air. I know, Rose, I agree. So then you have all this stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to, this is what I have left. I don't have that much left. I'm in pretty good shape. So I have a couple rolls. Well, let me show you what I got over here. I have some Sister Schubert rolls, so we can make those as a side dish. I actually am gonna make cinnamon rolls tomorrow. So I'm gonna make cinnamon rolls and bacon and eggs for the boys tomorrow, along with some fruit. So that's done. So I'll save that for tomorrow. But I would love to make this, like, I'm actually gonna keep those right there. And there's all the bread stuff. And then, let's see what else we got. And if you're watching this, please do this at home. Like, don't just watch this. Like, hop up from wherever you are right now. Run to your freezer if you've got a few minutes, and let's go ahead and get this done. I've got a little bit of cheese. I'm not loving the way I put this back together, y'all. I'm gonna have to rethink this. I have a big area right there where some meat could go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna put all of our prepared food here on this shelf, like the freezer meals. I do have a freezer meal out, a bigger freezer outside. So this is like kind of my inside meals. I'm gonna see if I can't stack these here and use that area a little better for anything that is already pre-done. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this shelf, I have to rethink this, for anything that needs to be redone. And y'all, this is not like the most, this is more to encourage you to do your freezer today. This is not like I'm the best person ever doing a freezer, just saying. So if you're watching to have like the most helpful tips in the world, this is more just to say, hey, you probably need to do this too. So I'm gonna put all of our, okay, I'll show you how I'm gonna do this in a second. Yep, we're better. I like that better. Okay, so here's my tip as I'm doing it. Make sure that you go ahead and try to put things by theme. So this is the one thing. I had this sucker stuffed in here. I have these ribs stuffed in here. I am just telling you to go clean out your freezer. This is not the bee's knees of how to clean a freezer. This is a girly, get shoes on, do your freezer with me. I've got some chicken tenderloins. Let's see. Oh, they're gonna fit, yay. I don't love this, but like I said, at least I can see what I've got. Actually, I might love that. Yeah, actually I do love that. Okay, look at that, y'all. Now it's all stacked so I can see it. Then I still have some cheese. I'll stick the cheese up at the top. This actually has way more room than I started with, believe it or not. I know you might be thinking, no way. That's gonna stay out. Y'all, I think we're done. The only thing I didn't put back in is Mama's favorite thing in the whole wide world. Here we go, guys. So if I put this in and my kids can see it really easily, it's gonna get eaten really easily. But for now, I'll set it right there. There we go. Okay, oh, and I've got one more butter. Let's put that like that. Okay, so let me show you how I did this now that we've got it all done. It really didn't take that long. Y'all, it took me under 20 minutes this morning. So I spent about 10 minutes before I hopped on here live. I know it may not look like the most beautiful freezer you've ever seen in your whole entire life on Facebook or wherever, or Pinterest or YouTube, but all of my stuff is put together. So the way that I just set that up is I've got all my prepared meals here. So anything that's already prepped, anything that I can pull out for a freezer meal, anything like that is gonna be up here. Then I've got my breads and quick snacks for my kids are all right here. Then I've got my veggies, more veggies. I thought I had some, yeah, more veggies. A ton of chicken, so all of my chicken is down there. I need to organize that a little bit better. Actually, I'll do that right now while y'all watch, and then I'll answer your questions. Hang on, let's get that done. Then I'll read your questions. I will tell you that doing Facebook Live and trying to clean is probably the craziest thing I've ever done. Every time I do this, I'm like, why do I do this with these people? But I do it to hopefully motivate you to do yours too. So I'm just gonna hop in here. I'm gonna redo this now that I can slow down and think. And the ones that are open, I'm gonna put at the top. So these two are not open. So I'm gonna put them at the very bottom so they get used, obviously, last. And I will probably continue to stockpile chicken. Not because I feel like there's a major crisis coming, but just because I don't ever want to run out of chicken, like ever, because we use chicken every single day. I'm gonna wrap these up on top. Somebody is gonna eat this. Who? I think my kids have started cooking some chicken, and they left me one single, y'all, there is one chicken breast cutlet in there. I am gonna eat that one. We will make that one first, the next time we cook. Then we've got, so everything's pretty well done. Hang on. And you can see it again. Oh, I think my refrigerator just decided to turn off completely. You've never frozen cheese. Oh my gosh, you've never frozen cheese. Listen, we have a huge list of things you can freeze. You can totally freeze cheese and it will change your life because you can always have it for sure. So definitely, does your fresh meat, I actually do freeze my meat in packages and it doesn't get freezer burned. So I don't freeze it for super long, but I've been really lucky and never had issues with freezer burn from it. But if you're concerned, definitely check that. Oh, look, there's a little single ravioli guy. There's our single ravioli. Okay, so that's it. Guys, if you just look at what I have right here, I've got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've probably got 22 meals I could easily make using what's in this freezer already. So I encourage you, take a few minutes this weekend, clean out your freezer, see what I'm going to close this because I don't want to waste any more of the energy for sure when it's crazy outside. But clean out your freezer, get it done. It's going to feel amazing. I encourage you, tackle it. I hope you have an amazing day, and I am so crazy. Oh yes, freeze. Oh, real fast, let me go through a quick thing of things you can freeze uber fast. This is going to be fastest ever. Things you can freeze. Gosh, everything, I feel like. Bread, cheese, dairy, milk. I've never frozen milk, but I've heard you can. Berries, chicken, anything cooked. Like any of your meals, most of your meals that you've cooked, you can freeze. What?
Cheese is what we always freeze.
Reagan says we freeze cheese. Freeze bananas, strawberries, blueberries, onions, chopped onions, diced onions, lots of stuff you can freeze. I've got a post about that, and we will put that up for you guys. And you can definitely freeze meat. So yeah, guys, I encourage you, tackle your freezer this weekend. See if you can get some of this done so that you can make money out of your freezer and save some money at home. Have an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.